Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time, we started exploring the Courageous. We started playing Blade 2, where we got bodied by 3 of the characters that we fought against, which was great. Nice. So this is where the Orbital Factory is. I could see myself coming here pretty often. George said he brought the Orbital bike on board from Ymir too. Maybe it's here? Either way, I want to thank him while I'm down here. Blah, 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 blah. About Factory Hold. This area is the Courageous contains an Orbital Factory. Hi, George! Like any other Orbital Factory, you can forge weapons and synthesize quartz. Simply speak to George and he will fulfill all requests. Alright. As this area also happens to be the most spacious part of the Courageous, it is also where Valimar and the Orbital Bike are stored. Eventually, both of these can be customized? I'm sorry, you can customize? Okay. Oh, that's... Okay. Hi, Valimar. How's it going? Greetings, Awakener. Yes, hello. Hey, Valimar. I take it your mana's recovered a little now? Affirmative. It stands at 50% replenished. I see that a new power has awakened within you as well. Oh? I don't know if I'd call it new exactly. This power's always been within me. I just didn't understand what it was or why it was there. But thanks to everyone's help, it finally feels like it's a part of me, if that makes any sense. Still, I need to keep practicing using it. I can't have a repeat of what happened aboard the Pentegral. You appear to be aware of your own limitations. Much like how you learned to better synchronize with me through practice, humans must improve their specifications through similar means. You need only to work towards improvement to gain optimal proficiency for the battles to come. Huh. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I can't help but feel that one day this power will be useful to me as an Awakener too. I won't be able to use it all the time, but I'll do what I can to get better at making use of it. I look forward to it. Alright, just a boy in a ship. Reen can now use the craft Spirit Unification. Using this craft allows Reen to unleash the power within him and fight for several turns in this state. Activating it cures all status abnormalities and increases Reen's strength in battle significantly. Okay. This craft unleashes the power sleeping within Reen. It raises his strength, defense, and speed by 50% and imbues him with the Unleash status. Okay. Changes crafts. Nullifies status down. Okay. Cool. Oh, actually... Okay, let's go over to the Orbment Station. Hi, George. Hey, George. Everything doing okay? Here? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the Orbital Factory is all ready for use. So if you need any work done on your ordnance, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks. I'm sure we'll be taking you up on that very soon. By the way, you're the one who brought the Orbital bike on board, right? Guilty as charged. I figured it'd come in handy at some point. It was still in good condition thanks to Usus, but I did make a few modifications to it. Modifications? Like what? Oh, I changed a few parts so that they'll be better suited for riding off the road. So now you should be able to ride it on rougher terrain. Feel free to take it for a spin anytime. We can ride wherever we want? Really? Really? Even if it were to break down or something, it wouldn't be hard to come and collect it with the Courageous. So go ahead and have fun riding it around. Thanks. I've got a feeling it'll come in handy. And to be honest, just the thought of getting to ride it around all over the country gets me excited. Angelica would be proud. Oh, just one thing. About that sidecar we added to it. It was roughed up pretty badly during the attack on the Academy. Sorry. I can fix it for sure, but it's going to cost a lot of Mira to buy all the materials. So you'll have to go without it for a while. At least until we have the funds to repair it anyway. That's a shame. It is, but what can you do? Oh, one other thing about the bike. What would you say to giving it a brand new paint job? A paint job? Yeah, I saw this special feature in an automotive magazine about painting those recently. I thought it might be kind of fun to give it a shot ourselves, you know? We've got the perfect test subject. I can easily set up a station over there. Why not give it a go if you're interested? I see. That does sound interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a shot once you're all set up. It sounds fun. Alright. You can now ride the Orbital Bike by pressing the X button on a highway to open the navigation screen, and then pressing it again, you can ride the bike wherever you are. Cool. Press the X button twice in succession while on highways and certain field maps to ride the Orbital Bike. Note that this cannot be done from within dungeons or during specific events through the course of the story. Press the B button while on the Orbital Bike to dismount. To resume riding, approach it and press the A button. Okay. You can also now customize the color of the Orbital Bike. You can customize the coloring of the Orbital Bike by obtaining special items. You can also further customize the bike by purchasing the sidecar from George's shop, then opening the customization menu and adding a check mark to the sidecar option. Customization can only be done within the Courageous Hold. Alright. Cool. Okay. Modify ornaments. I would like... You know what? We're gonna get that so that way we have Reen all filled out. I don't have any Sepith. Great. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave that for now. One thing I did want to do is... Where is it? I'd like to get this. I'd like to put this on Reen. I heard that this was a pretty cool combination with Reen. It's, I believe, the one from Sharon. But it inflicts abnormalities with a 30% chance for a random abnormality. And it also has, because we're at level 3, the ability to inflict Nightmare at a 30% chance. And increasing that to level 4 and 5 and such will increase those percent chances or giving new status effects and stuff. But Reen has the ability to hit quite a lot of people. So, and I also have poison already on there. So, I think that would probably be pretty good. So, I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's just throw a couple random things onto Gaius, so that way he has something on him. Okay. So we should be good to go to the bridge and pick our destination. Oh, by the way, there's something I heard right before I left the academy that you might find interesting. Apparently, there's a number of second-year Thors students out there trying to fight the Alliance. Really? Yeah. Supposedly, after helping the first years escape, they split up and spread out across the country. They've been on the move ever since, trying to set up Arcus relay devices wherever they can. Wow. I can believe it, though. Our second years are pretty tough. And don't you forget it. But seriously, if we can find them, I'm sure they'd be a great asset to our cause. There's a chance you'll run into them in a populated area, but I'm guessing you'll have a better luck on the highways. I'll keep that in mind, Toa. Thanks. Okay. Cool. So, how does one... How does one decide where to go? Do I just need to go to the... I might just need to go to the boarding thing. Which was... Shops and Deck, I think, right? The door is locked. No! Where... Okay, how do I choose where to land? Have I missed something? Almost certainly. See, I'm sure that the game told me. It's just been 2 weeks since I played. Oh, no, okay, I can just talk to Toa. It just threw me off because, oh, I need to speak to Princess Alphen. That's fair. That's very fair. I believe that was 4th floor, right? I was on the same one as the conference room. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I should have thought about that. Hello, Reen. Hello, Your Highness. What's that document you've got there? Oh, just a little formality I need to get through before we really get started. It's to show that control of this ship has been temporarily passed from our family to you, and that you've been given the legitimate right to use it as you see fit. Oh, right. Well, if you need my help to cross any T's or dot any I's, let me know. You've been gracious enough to join us on the ship, so the least I can do is help you out with whatever I can. Whatever you need. Oh, don't worry. Half of being a member of the Imperial family is paperwork anyway. I can handle it on my own. Besides, you've all helped me more than enough already. Okay. Come to think of it, I never did thank you for saving me from the Pantagruel, did I? Properly, I mean. Thank you very much, Reen. I truly never expected that you would be my knight in shining armor. That's not something I need to be thanked for. Back in Ymir, I swore that I would rescue both you and Elise from the Alliance. I've completed half of that task, and now I've got to finish the job. Then let me help you with rescuing her. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all the while to see if you're really Order of the Phoenix Wings metal material. What's this now? It's a very exclusive honor that my family only awards every few years to people who are really deserving of it. There are 3 medals in all: charity, love, and strength, awarded to people who exemplify said virtues. It just so happens that, as a ship of the Imperial family, we have some of those medals on here, so I have them to give. That's remarkably convenient. So if you demonstrate your worthiness for any of those medals, I'd like to give them to you. Though in your case, I'm sure it's more of a matter of when than if. I don't know if I'd say that. Still, it can't hurt to try to live up to those lofty expectations. But medals or no medals, the most important thing to me right now is rescuing Elise. And helping you reunite with your family, too. Of course. Alright. Well, now we can finally leave. You can now use quick travel in the Courageous by pressing the X button. Alright. Cool. Let's go to the bridge! Alright, I think I've seen all the key onboard facilities now. Now all that's left is to tell Toa where we're going next. Right. Talking to Toa in the captain's chair will allow you to select both select a destination and organize the party. Regardless of who is selected as Reen's support in battle, Reen will tour the Courageous alone. How to board the Courageous. After landing, you can board the Courageous again by pressing the X button to access the navigation, followed by pressing the Start button. Note that this feature is not available in dungeons or select portions of the story. True. Speak to Toa and select a destination to fly to a specific point within Erebonia. Return to the ship at any time by pressing the X button and then pressing the Start button. Okay. Checking and reporting quests. You can confirm or report quests by inspecting the orbital computer on the bridge. Reporting quests nets AP, which in turn will periodically raise your student rank and earn new rewards, making it wise to check in frequently. Checking student information. Inspecting the computer also gives you access to the latest information available regarding Thors students scattered all across Erebonia. Once the information has been read, it will automatically be recorded into your notebook. True. Okay. Well, let us get going. Got a destination in mind, Reen? I think these are the only places it'd be safe for us to land right now. Okay. You can now travel to Ymir. You can now travel to Nord. You can now travel to the Grelia Proving Ground. And the remains of Grelia Fortress. Okay. And to Legram. Okay. I think we're gonna start with... I think we're gonna start with the Proving Grounds.
Leave it to me!
Ta-da! Alright. Can we see the Courageous around here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fair. Hey, you! Oh. What's up, guys? Long time no see. Rex, this is the last place I thought I'd find you. You wouldn't believe it, but I've been following the Imperial Army around and getting close-up photos of the war. But I hear the stuff you guys have been getting up to is even crazier. Oh, you've heard? I don't know if I'd say what we've been doing is any crazier than getting photos on a battlefield. Sounds like you've been putting in a lot of legwork. Anyway, given that we just so happen to run into each other, and you know what we're doing, want to join the Courageous? Me? On the Courageous? Seriously? We could always use more people. The more the merrier. You really know how to tempt a guy. But nah, I'll pass. Maybe another day. Nah? What do you mean, nah? Look, I've put a lot of thought into what I can do to help this country when it's slowly sinking into hell like this. Then I realized, I'm a cameraman. With all the media control, I'm one of the few people who can capture the truth of this war. And I can do that way better on the battlefield next to the Army and the RMP than I could on the Courageous. I'm sorry. I see. That's actually a really good point. Cool. We done here? Good luck with your stuff, though. It's been neat to follow. I'll be doing my thing on the ground. Alright then. Just don't get too gutsy out there on the battlefield. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look around. There should be... Yes. You! Monica! I really hope Laura's okay. But with the fighting getting worse... She looks really worried. At this point, we'd actually have to reunite her with Laura to calm her nerves. Actually, why haven't we done that already? She's just hanging out in the Courageous. Okay, good. I can just adjust the party. Okay, alright. Hi! Look who it is! Laura? And the rest of Class 7 too! I've been looking forward to seeing you again for quite some time now, Monica. I'm so glad to see you safe and sound. The same to you. I've been so worried all this time. But I'm happy to see you were able to find the rest of your classmates. Yeah, we were finally able we all finally got back together in Legram not too long ago, actually. But we didn't come to tell you that. There's actually something we wanted to ask you. Rain explained that they were looking for other Thors students to fight on the Courageous alongside them. Me? Fight as part of the Courageous crew? I'm glad you took the time to come out and find me, but I can't imagine I'd prove all that useful to you. I may be a military academy student, but I'm not exactly a natural brawler, especially compared to you, Laura. You don't have to take up a sword to come and fight with us, though. Rain's right. Even in the military, not every soldier stands on the front lines with a gun in hand. Success comes from all kinds of people making the most of their talents to strengthen the group as a whole. And speaking personally, having you with us would really put me at ease, allowing me to fight my best. Well, I have picked up some skills helping out with the cooking and some other basic tasks here at the camp. I don't know how much that knowledge will really help you, but I'll do what I can to lend a hand with whatever needs doing on board. I look forward to having you on our side, Monica. Glad to have you along. All right, we got our first student. Cool. You don't happen to have anything cool? Oh, you do. That was 8,000? Okay. That's a lot of water, Sepith. We can... Okay, we got it. I actually sold a bit too much. I don't know who that's going to be helpful on, but I'd rather have it than not have it. You know? Hey, buddy old pal. Ugh, no matter where I look, I can't find a thing. Why won't this war hurry up and fizzle out already? Hey, Monk. Still here, I see you. Oh, it's you guys. Nice to see that you're all happy and healthy. Nice to see you're alive, at least. Anyway, we've got something to ask you. Right now, we're trying to gather up Academy students to help us fight aboard the Courageous. So we were wondering... Nope, not in the mood. Not right now, anyway. As you know, I'd normally jump at the chance. But we all know how much material it'd give me. But there's nothing but news on the radio these days. So what's the point of sending in material? Who will read it? Why even look? Oh, sure. We'll give you some space then. Guess we'll just have to come back some other time. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Dad. Oh, hello there. Did you come regarding my request? Yes, sir. You want us to help you find a missing civilian, right? Although it looks as though you're busy with a meeting. Should we come back a little later? Please, don't hold back on our account. We're certainly busy, but that's all the more reason to get this taken care of. He's right. It was because we don't have the time to handle it ourselves that we called you to begin with. What's more, wasn't it your platoon who took that civilian in to begin with, Gowl? Yes, sir. My men are in charge of patrolling the area and taking any civilians found wandering it into our safe custody. The one we called you here about was found wandering the highway a few days ago. After that, he remained in base camp without causing trouble. Until this morning, when he simply disappeared. We haven't the faintest clue where he is. As I said earlier, we don't have the time to look for him. But even so, we can't very well sit back and twiddle our thumbs. That was why we chose to call on you. I see. Sounds like the perfect job for us. Yeah, fits us to a T. My thoughts exactly. As such, I'd like to entrust the task to you if you're willing. So, how about it? Except, I don't think this is something we could ignore in good conscience. So we'd be happy to help. Excellent. I'll leave finding him to you then. It's possible that someone here in the camp may have seen him leave. Perhaps asking around may be a good place to start. We'll do just that. Other than that, I'll leave it up to you to decide how best to approach this. But if the provincial army decides to attack, withdraw to safety immediately. Understood? Yes, sir. All right. That civilian stood out a fair bit in the base camp too. You might find out something. Yep. Okay. I was just double checking to see that they don't have any more information. Okay. Well, we've already gone over time, so I'm gonna call it here. So next time we'll go ahead and ask around a little bit to see if we can track down this guy. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it. So see ya.